I'm sure you've heard it. I'm not going to church because there are hypocrites in the church. Frequently, it's used about one specific church. It's the cannonball fired to obliterate any responsibility for answering the teachings of that particular church, or perhaps having to sacrifice time to attend that church. Sometimes it becomes the opening shot in an all-out war on the concept of church or organized religion. We won't go there in this segment because I've already talked about that in another video. So there are hypocrites in the church. My first question is, what did you expect? Did you think people would stop being human beings and live perfect lives? When they become Christians, that's just not reality. In addition, did you think that the unscrupulous wouldn't find reasons to get into the church and try to twist things to their advantage? Have you ever heard of a wolf in sheep's clothing? My second question is, can you think of a better place to find hypocrites? Hypocrites are most likely in situations with high standards. The higher the standards, the less likely people will always measure up. The result? Hypocrites. Again, why are you surprised? And here's the real wake-up question for you. Would you rather spend a few years with some of them here on earth or an eternity with all of them in hell? The unrepentant hypocrite will go to hell. I don't think any of us would disagree with that. If you don't want to get into Christ, which is necessary to be saved, Acts 4 and verse 12, and be a part of his body, which is the church, Colossians 1 and verse 18, then you'll be right there among them. All of them. I'd rather be among some of them for the few years of my life on this earth than spend an eternity in hell with all of them. And that doesn't even take in the fact that I goof up too. So sometimes I'm a hypocrite. So, have you changed your mind about not being in the church because of hypocrites? You haven't? Then you're a hypocrite. How? Because you're actually preferring a permanent home with all of them in eternity. Obviously, hypocrisy isn't the real reason you're avoiding the church.